Liverpool 0, PSG 1, and we go out on penalties. So very, very disappointing. It was a game I was very confident that we were going to win. I thought we'd have too much for PSG in the attacking third. I thought they're not really used to defending in the French league, and I really thought that we would see it through, but it wasn't to be. So I'm not going to do a full game analysis like I normally do, because there's no point in going analysing the whole game. But my belief before the ball was kicked was whoever won this game, won this tie, was going to go on to lift the trophy. And as I say, I assumed that was going to be us. And we had the chances to do it. But I must, before I start talking about us, I must give a tip of the hat to PSG, who were brilliant in the first leg. And then were very, very good throughout this game as well. And when you look at the tie overall, the magnificent performance from Alisson in that first leg, the fact that PSG were the only team that scored a goal at Anfield in a first half display that was very good, and the fact that they had the better chances in the extra time period as well, and then won it on penalties, you can't begrudge them. And you can't also criticise any of the Liverpool lads either, because they've put their heart and soul into this season, and they put their heart and soul into this game today. One of the things that went against us is that we played a full team against Southampton the other day while they rested everybody. So if it got to this point of extra time and penalties, they were going to be the fresher of the two. And so it turned out that way. But you cannot at all criticise Slot for playing a full team at Southampton to make sure that we won that game, because we have to win this title. And getting that win the other day gives us the 15-point buffer, with Arsenal having one game in hand. So it's put us on the verge of the title. That was more important. Once we won it, this became vitally important as well. But that was the key one. We have to win this English Premier League title. And we're going to. So no criticism should be levelled at Slot at all for that. We lost Trent to an injury. We lost Kanate, which looked like, to me, like his muscles just gave up in extra time. I'm hoping that one isn't serious. Trent's one looked a bit more of a worry. Having said that, PSG probably deserved it overall. We could have won it in that second half. We were the better team. We had the better chances, and PSG were hanging on until we ran out of steam. And at the end of the second half, and then in extra time, we had a goal disallowed. Brilliant move, finished off by Szoboszlai, but Diaz had just gone offside. And then Jarell Kwanzaa came on, headed one over and wide, but then headed one absolutely onside. It would have counted, and he heads it against the inside of the post, and it comes back to the goalkeeper and scrambles it. We're literally millimetres away from going ahead in the tie. I think that would have finished them off. I don't think they were coming back from that. But it wasn't to be. And in the end, having played a team that is that good, nothing could separate us. After 290 minutes and an extra 30 minutes, it's still 1-1. And this team have been scoring 4 goals a game. The last 11 games, apart from the 2 they played at Anfield, they've scored 44 goals. So that just shows the quality that they've got, and they showed it. And we only lose it on penalties. There's probably going to be debate now about the penalty takers. No complaining about the penalty takers. Anyone can score, anyone can miss. There's going to be comments that Darwin Núñez shouldn't have been given a penalty to take, but that was Slot's decision. He could just as easily have buried it as miss it. And then Curtis Jones as well. I'm sure the lad will be gutted being a local lad. But it just wasn't to be. It's one of those things. We all know penalties are a lottery. We normally do quite well at them because of the class we've got and the class goalkeeper we've got. But this one just didn't go our way. Even in defeat, you've got to look at giving some players shout-outs. And 3 players to me, across the 2 legs, really deserve to be singled out for praise. One of them we've already talked about was the magnificent performance from Alisson. I was hoping he could be the hero at the end of this tie because he deserved it for his performance in those 2 legs. You won't get a better performance than that across 2 legs ever. He was that good. The other 2 I'm going to single out were Luis Diaz, who ran his heart out today, and boy did we miss him when he went off and Cody Gakpo came on. Cody Gakpo was not in the game at all after Luis Diaz had caused them trouble time and time again. He had a couple of moments where he could have won the game. He didn't pull the trigger on his left foot when he should have, but he was just full of drive and energy and ambition and dedication and guts for the whole, whatever he was on, a full 90 minutes plus a portion of the extra time. Another one in the same boat, Dominic Szoboszlai. The pair of them, they'll run through a brick wall for this club. Now, I'm not saying the others won't, but those 2 just wear their heart on their sleeve. They put everything they could into trying to win this game for us. They almost combined for the winning goal. That was, sadly ruled out. But their commitment, their energy, their passion was second to none. And we're in good hands when we've got players like that. So anyway, very disappointing. Gutted that we couldn't pull it off because I really think that the favourites to win this are now PSG, and the favourites to win it, as we got through today, would have been us. But brush ourselves down. We're off to Wembley on Sunday for hopefully the first trophy of the season. We're in touching distance of title number 20, and that one is coming. Absolutely certain of it, that we're not in any way going to have to worry about that one. And when this season ends, irrespective of today, we're already England's most successful club, and we're going to be England's even more most successful club. I never know how to word that, but we're going to be the most successful club by adding even more to the tally of trophies that we've already got. Look at the big picture. It's been an absolutely brilliant season, and it's going to continue to be a brilliant season, and it's going to end a brilliant season. And with this manager and this squad and this backroom staff in place, and him now going to bring in his own players going forward, this is only the beginning. Go down your sorrows, get over it, get up tomorrow, roll your sleeves up and say we're gonna win on Sunday, and then we're gonna go on and win that Premier League title. You'll never walk alone. See you soon. Ta-ra.